We've got the man who is trying to make sure that it does not fall deep into communist hands. Jack Ciattarelli is with us now. He is the Republican candidate for governor of New Jersey. Jack, appreciate you being with us.
Thank you for the time, guys. Looking forward to it.
Look, you had a great run back in 2021, just a few points from beating Phil Murphy. And, we were talking about it then. We were giving you the high five. I know it was too much to ask in that cycle to pull it off, but you came very close. It was a heroic finish nonetheless. This time around, Mr. Jack, I'm seeing polls with you dead even, maybe even a couple of points ahead. Can you pull it off? What do we need to know about this race?
That it is a dead heat right now, and that's really good news for Republican. I mean, we are the minority party in this state, but we're going to continue to get out there over the last 39 days, make it happen. And when you see Democratic mayors across the state endorsing my candidacy, I think it only reaffirms that people across the state have had it with Phil Murphy's failed policies, and they know that my opponent is Murphy 2.0.
What should people who want you to win? We've got a big audience all over New Jersey. What should they know to do? What should they know about when early voting starts, how to donate? Give us your pitch right now. You said, I think, 39 days out. What needs to happen in the next 39 days? What should people listening to us right now do to support you?
The vote-by-mail ballots have already been mailed. They went out last week, so if you're a vote-by-mail ballot voter, we want you to get that in. There'll be 9 days of early voting leading up to Election Day, and then, of course, Tuesday, the 4th. But what differentiates me from my opponent is Ciattarellis have been here for 100 years, and 3 generations of Ciattarellis have all been business owners and created jobs right here in New Jersey. My opponent hasn't been here all that long, and she spent half the time she's been here in the Congress. And during that time, she tripled her net worth and broke federal law on stock trades and stock reporting for Congress people.
Now, what would you let's before we get into what she would do, other than apparently make a lot of money in the stock market on some defense stocks that she doesn't remember. It's $7 million here, $7 million there. I mean, that seems like
when Charlemagne the God, to Buck's point, can ask her, how did you make $7 million? And she says, I don't know, basically, or she had no idea how she made it. I think that's pretty tough for most New Jerseyans out there to say, I think I'd know if I made $7 million.
It's a disqualifier. Who wouldn't know if their net worth had tripled in such a short period of time? Who wouldn't know where an additional $7 million came from? Here's what we do know. She broke federal law and had to pay fines for it as a congressperson. Well, here's what else is something we know. The New York Times reports that while she was sitting on the House Armed Services Committee, she was trading defense stocks. I mean, this really calls into question her character, as does the stunning revelation of yesterday that she didn't participate in the graduation ceremonies at the Naval Academy back in 1994.
Jack, we saw that story about the Naval Academy, and we talked about it yesterday with our friend Ryan Gordusky. What is that story? I think it was from 1994, and why does it matter? And to you, how does it connect to her today?
She's built her entire political brand around the fact that she attended the Naval Academy, but she hasn't been transparent with us. The Naval Academy punished her, and we believe it's for lying. And so she did not get to participate in her graduation ceremonies. She can clear this all up by approving the release of her disciplinary records. She's not doing that, and I think that tells us a whole lot. And for her to say that what she's been saying out there in the public, I think it's code for having lied to the investigators, quite frankly. She's saying that she covered for her friends who did cheat. I think that's code for lying to investigators.
Now, we got a lot of WOR, which is our New York City-based affiliate. Obviously, that signal is huge all across, particularly the northern half of the Garden. It reaches well beyond that. But we have a lot of listeners who are commuters into New York City who listen on WOR, Jack, and so they're very interested to know, what are you going to do if you become governor to make what is I'm from Manhattan, so we like to make, the occasional, give a little ribbing to New Jersey. But I love New Jersey. It is a great state, beautiful state, a lot of things going for it. What are you going to do to take New Jersey to the next level, either problems to fix or just things to focus on in the future if you are, in fact, able to pull off this very, very photo finish governor's race?
We are going to pull it off, and there's a number of things we're going to do, including those things on day one. But here's one thing I'm never going to do, is lied to the people of New Jersey. This laughable, illegitimate, not feasible plan that she's put forth to declare a state of emergency to freeze our electricity rates, why would we want to freeze them at an all-time high? We want to lower them. I could do that on day one by pulling out of the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative. This is a carbon tax policy that's been in place since Murphy took office. The air is no cleaner. Electricity has skyrocketed, and ratepayer dollars are going to other states. I could save $500 million a year in ratepayers dollars, homeowners, tenants, and businesses. We need to get our electricity rates down. Also, on day one, I'll end the Immigrant Trust Directive. We'll no longer have sanctuary cities, and we will not be a sanctuary state. Also, on day one, I'll give us an attorney general that supports both police and parents. The current attorney general does not.
You lost, as we said, very close race in 2021. Trump lost a very close race in New Jersey. I think it came down to basically 5 points. The Trump team said, hey, if we had the money Kamala had, we could have poured it in. We might have been able to win New Jersey. Why is New Jersey moving red? And why do you think now is the time when you're going to kick the door down and win this race here in 39 days?
It's all because Phil Murphy's policies have failed across the board. Taxes up every year since he took office. Spending up 70%. When he took over, the state budget was $36 billion. It's now $59 billion, 70% increase. Housing, we've got an overdevelopment crisis going on in our suburban communities. Public education, we slipped from 2 to 12 on the national report card with all the learning loss in the post-pandemic world because he shut down the schools for 2 years. Law enforcement, nonviolent crime has spiked. Break-ins, car thefts, flash mobs on the Jersey Shore and at our malls. Why? Because his attorney general has handcuffed our local police. These are the issues, and they represent policy failures of the past 7+ years, and my opponent has endorsed every one of these policies. In fact, in some cases, like the wind farms, she's doubled down.
It's remarkable to see how I think there was a clip already circulating, Jack, of Mikey Sherrill saying, your opponent, that she can't even commit to not raising taxes on the middle class. Like tax raises are on the table all across the board from what I can understand, which for your state is already a pretty heavily taxed state from what I understand. I mean, I was living in New York City where it's completely insane, but New Jersey taxes under Murphy have been rough.
This was an astonishing moment at the debate. She's been lying blatantly about me raising the sales tax to 10%. And yet, at the debate, when I was asked, I said the sales tax is not going to be increased. I will lower property taxes. I will lower income taxes. I gave specific ways on how I'm going to do that in a very fiscally responsible way. They then asked her the same question, and she said, I'm not going to commit to anything. So wait a second. You're lying about me raising taxes, and then when you're asked whether or not you're going to raise taxes, your answer is, I'm not going to commit to anything?
When I travel around, and I know this has been an issue in New Jersey too, it doesn't matter where you're from, a lot of people see men and women's sports as a clarifying, crystallizing issue. I know it's a big point down in Virginia, but a lot of moms and dads in New Jersey are fed up with the cultural ridiculousness of the Democrat Party. Do you feel that even having accelerated since you last ran in 2021?
Parents are very upset about a number of these far-left liberal policies. Policy 5756, school districts keeping secrets from parents. We're going to stop that on day one. Our children are best off when our school districts and parents work in partnership. Biological boys playing in girls' sports, that's one of those 80-20 issues in New Jersey. More than 8 out of 10 people don't agree with that. And so these are the policies. The LGBTQ curriculum in our public schools, my opponent has said she will not let parents opt their kids out of that lesson. I mean, these are 80-20 issues. But again, she's not from New Jersey. She's out of touch. She's tone deaf. It's just another reason why we're going to win this race.
Now, what is to the degree you can speak to this? I know you got a big state, millions and millions of residents, but some of the what's the profile, would you say, of the late breaking voter at this point? Is it independents that are going to be the difference maker? Is it Democrats defecting from the high taxes and some of the other policy matters we've talked about? I mean, who's going to be the deciding cohort in your home state if, in fact, we're able to see you get across the finish line with a W?
For sure, moderate Democrats and unaffiliated/independent voters, the ones that are still undecided. And I really do believe that after 8 years of Phil Murphy's policies and us going around the state the way we do, offering specific, responsible, thoughtful proposals on how to fix New Jersey, at the end of the day, we're going to win this race.
Here's the final question for you, Jack. This is important and you may want to dodge it. Are you a Yankees-Mets guy? Are you a Jets-Giants guy? Who are your teams? Because I know there are a lot of people out there. And the Ryder Cup's going on. I even said to my team, I'm a little bit surprised he's not there with the president right now, rooting on Team USA, because I bet there's a lot of New Jersey guys and gals that are out at the golf course right now as well.
Well, I'm a Yankees guy, and they frustrated us a whole lot over the summer, but this veterans team is rising to the occasion when it counts most. And here we are with only 3 games left, and they're tied for first. Go Yankees.
Yeah. There you go. Governor, I hope. Good luck. We're going to help put you in the governor's office if everybody out there listening right now gets their votes in and works as hard as they can for you. One last time here as you go to break, where should people go if they want to offer you support?
Jack4nj.com, and that's the number 4. Jack4nj.com. I greatly appreciate that.
Good luck, sir. That is Jack
Bring
Ciattarelli,
home the W, Jack. We need a W.
We need the dub. We need the dub.
Every day.
We're happy to have you on anytime down the stretch run here. We can help out. But again, everybody check that out. Get your votes in. New Jersey is in play, and Jack Ciattarelli needs to get the win for all of you. All right. Speaking of getting the win, I just got an email, Buck. You got it too. One of our guys out there said, hey, thanks for talking up Good Ranchers. I'm on my 4th box, and I absolutely love them. Just came in from the VIP. A lot of different things coming in from the VIP. I'll hit a few of those here in the next segment as we try to react to a lot of what you guys are saying on Friday. But I love Good Ranchers because I've gotten to know Ben and Corley, the founders of Good Ranchers. They got 4 young kids, and they wanted to feed their family healthy foods. Ben can hit a golf ball pretty good himself, too. I've been out on the course with him. He could stripe it pretty well. He's
got access to very high-quality protein. This is not a surprise.
That's right. Got some good protein and muscles helping to drive everything out there. I love this company. Unabashedly. I think they have done a fabulous job. Buck and I regularly eat their steaks. I've got 3 growing boys. It's amazing how much food. I've got 2 teenage boys and 1 who's 11. It's amazing how much they can eat on a day-to-day basis, week-to-week basis. We feed them Good Ranchers. We trust Good Ranchers. They love the steaks. They love the chicken. They love the chicken nuggets, like the salmon, everything. Bacon, seed oil-free chicken nuggets, even Wagyu burgers. You can swap each different month to figure out what the right choice is for you. It's fun. Go to goodranchers.com. Just trust me. Go check it out. Use my name, Clay, as the promo code for a one-time $40 discount. So just trust me. Go check out goodranchers.com. I think you're going to be impressed. My name, Clay, for a $40 discount plus $25 discount ongoing for future months as you continue to make orders. Get shipped right to your home. You take it out, shows up on the porch. Boom, you are ready to go. It's fun to have arrive. It's great for the family. It's healthy. It's organic. It's American raised and American purchased. Get hooked up right now. Use code CLAY for $65 off that first purchase. $40 discount, ongoing $25. Just trust me, though. Check it out. I promise you're going to love it. GoodRanchers.com, code CLAY.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And be sure to hit that like button.